The newest Pax Dei update coming within the next 30 days is going to kill the game. Let me explain why, and I know what you're thinking, but Swole Benji, this game is already dead. It only has like 300 people playing it. Yeah, it's pretty freaking dead, but listen, the absolute insanity of these devs, bro. They are going to be wiping everyone's bases, and allegedly, we get to keep all the loot somehow, which, I mean, if they just do it like Once Human did, that'll be fine. So they're just going to copy their homework. But look at everything that's going away. Everyone's stupid little roleplay houses that these people have meticulously designed. And no, you're not going to get to save the blueprints like in Once Human. No, no, no. The majority, everyone that still plays this game, everyone, I don't still play this game, but everyone that still does, all 300 of them, the only reason they're playing the game is to make big fancy castles and roleplay houses. They're not playing the game to clear dungeons and get loot. And whoa, this guy's walls just got deleted here. So that sucks. His base fell apart. But yeah, like imagine this is the big Sweatlord clan of my area. They made a massive like castle like base on the hillside, right? And this is all going away. All of their hard work designing these crazy sloped houses and fancy roleplay pagodas and stuff, and towers, it's all getting deleted. Do you think that when these players, if they ever, none of them have logged in again, by the way, a lot of these people have quit the game forever, but do you think that, whoa, what is going on here? Like, lots of destruction, lots of floating, this stuff is floating, this game is busted, right? But like even around town, all the people that made roleplay houses and bridges and fancy castles, all of this is getting wiped. And for what? Because the devs wanted to mess with the natural terrain and change it up a bit. A little too late for that, isn't it? But imagine if you're one of these roleplay house castle builders and you spent, you know, like 200 hours getting all the materials to build your house, and you spent all this meticulous time planning it out and building it up and constructing it exactly how you want it to look. Like, look at this. They got fancy doorways and stuff, and maybe the insides aren't so fancy, but, you know, they put a lot of work. Whoever made this, and this is a small structure, right? Whoever built this put a lot of thought, energy, and sweat into their creation. And I guarantee you, we're not getting blueprint saving like in Once Human at all. Of course not. There's a corner there that's vulnerable. I could smash that. Not that I care anymore. This game is completely dead. But every single one of these people's efforts, time, and energy is going to be gone in the next 30 days. Just wiped out. Completely wiped out. Right? And so all the meta players that like care about PvP and like min-maxing their resource gain, which by now everyone's maxed out on steel. Everyone's got steel stuff if they've still been playing at all. I haven't, and I got it completely solo in like 200 hours, right? They're just going to move their bases next to all the meta areas for, you know, whatever resource they want to farm. Whereas everyone that built all of these roleplay houses and roleplay castles, they have to spend all of that time, energy, and effort building it up again if they even care. And for what? Like, for all we know, the devs will just, oops, let's wipe the servers again. Let's wipe all your progress. No saving allowed. Yeah, we'll give you the materials back and all the steel that you managed to slave away for in the last 200 hours. But you're going to have to build that castle up once again. I don't think people are going to. They're going to look at the player count. None of their friends and like everyone that played this game except Damone Kim, everyone but him has moved on to Throne and Liberty or other games, right? Every single person. You look at, well, okay, except maybe that Eltari guy or whatever his name is, but I think he's probably one of the also paid shills. Damone Kim is definitely being paid by the devs to continue to cover this game. There's no reason that his view count falls below 100K a month, and he's still covering this game besides getting a fat payday from what is essentially a a venture capitalist scam, right? They raised like $25 million for this game. It's just asset flips. Oh, and no refunds. Like, the devs will not refund this game, right? It would be cool if we could all band together and get a damn refund, because a lot of you bought the 4-plot thing for $100. I was gifted the 4 plots by Boss Lobbies. You know, I haven't talked to him in a while, but cool guy. You know, very cool lad. But man, the fact that they're like this early on, since the early development, that they're just gonna wipe everyone's buildings. They want the player base to die so they can write it off as a loss. That's exactly why they're doing it. There was even like a video where they unveiled like the new stuff coming to the game, and it was like some wooden planks you can put on a wall or something. It was like a basic decoration, and that was it. That's all they announced. It's like, excuse me, the players want an actual MMORPG to play. You know, like, what about the markets and economies and stuff, and buying and selling and transporting, and there's just so many things that this game has problems with. But it's literally the fact that the devs are just deleting everyone's hard-worked buildings that it screams, we want you to stop playing this game. All 300 of you that are still infesting the servers, go play something else so we can close the servers down, write it off as a loss, and collect our fat payday from the venture capitalists. That's what they're doing. And like, there's no one here on these maps. There's no players. You can run all over the world and be like, hello, anyone there? Hello, is there anyone here? You can open your map and see nearby players. There's nobody. There is no one anywhere. So the 300 people, are they sitting on the title screen? Are they like hidden underneath the map or something? Are they devs in like, you know, flying around as a ghost, kind of like I am at the moment? What is going on? What is the deal? And I know it's stupid to make a video about a dead game. This video won't get any damn views, but like, I don't plan to continue to cover the damn game. No one is. No one in their right mind. Yeah, if somehow in some freak of nature, you know, this game gets back up to like 100K player, it never hit over like 11.7K players, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's the number, 11.7K concurrent players. That's what it topped out at. Literal dead game, dead on arrival, stillborn even, right? And for the devs to do this, it's such an insult. And so I just wanted to log in one last time, fly around my town, show off what people built, show off their little dorky-ass roleplay buildings that serve zero gameplay purpose. But hey, you know, we all just want a place to live in life, I guess, or something. I don't know. But, man, the neighborhood sure has changed. Like, I just think it's funny, right? I have my dorky little weird griefer base, and I'm content with it. You know, it's just a bunch of crafting stations and storage plots, right? And then when I was doing a duo with Boss Lobbies, we had our little plot over here, which is just a massive castle wall that I built up with all of our chests and, you know, that's basically it. Chests and crafting stations. That's the game. That's the whole game. So it's not like I'm losing out. Whenever all this shit gets wiped, I'm not losing out because I can build it all in a few minutes. Like, I even made a video on how to build this dorky-ass base, right? This highly functional base that fits everything in a single plot. I don't even need the 4 plots. The other 3 plots are for griefing, right? But for people to build their little roleplay castles and their big houses and mansions and mega towns, like, I'm sure Damone Kim's Guild City is just sprawling with creativity and stuff, right? And what about Dana? Dana made like a pirate ship, I'm sure, and a whole coastal town or something. That's all going away. What a joke. Like, these people gave them, not only did they give them their money, their time and attention, and for what? To get spit in the face, you know, and punched in the gut, and then told, oh, too bad, we're wiping all your stuff. That's Pax Dei, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe because I'm not going to make Pax Dei content other than shitting on the game. Game is absolute garbage. I'm probably going to try out Throne and Liberty soon. I know a lot of people have been asking about that, but I've been having a lot of fun playing Deadlock. Deadlock might be my next main game. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry to keep the stupid text at the top of the screen the whole video. I don't normally do that, but I got lazy with this one. Anyway, click the video on the right side of your screen. I'll see you later. And if you do click the video on the right side of your screen, you will get a permanent real-life buff where animals will like you 1% more than they already do.